Hi, I'm Juan Michel, and this is the BizBioBuz, where we profile big news happening near you. Simsalabim is a company which has been making waves recently by getting their clients noticed through social media. Martin Stewart, CEO at Simsalabim, is a master at multimedia applications and loves building a buzz for his clients. That's exactly why he is a perfect fit for the BizBioBuz. Marty, how you doing?
Good, Juan. How are you today?
Not too bad at all.
Good.
Pleased to have you on the show.
Thank you very much. Pleased to be here.
In the last couple of years, with the boom of the internet and social media platforms such as Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, etc., companies have been making quite the move in order to get themselves more market penetration through online mechanisms.
Right.
We know somewhat that engaging and keeping an interactive audience online is invaluable to be able to build brand loyalty, awareness, and creating a corporate image is quite tricky. How is it you accomplish this?
Well, it's very important, like you said, in building your online image. I always look back to the first website that we put up back in 1993. At that time, when businesses were considering getting on the web, it was kind of like a little passe. You know, should I get on? Should I not? And today, it's similar with multimedia and with Facebook and Twitter. Back then, they said if you weren't on the internet, you weren't on business. And today, basically, the same thing holds. If you're not involved in social media with your clientele, you're not really quite in business yet.
Exactly.
In today's age, absolutely, yes.
I believe you've been in business, well, on the internet, in the internet business for several short decades.
Yes, yes.
But in terms of social media as a specialization, just over a year?
Yeah, I guess it's been a year and a half or so that we zeroed in on social media as you know, there's a lot of web builders out there. There's a lot of social media companies out there. I'm a musician myself. I'm a videographer and a video producer. I've been doing that for many years, a computer animator. So all of those I brought to social media. So when we're doing these, it's not just a matter of posting something. I take the work so that it shows those skills as well and brings it in. And that's what I did a little over a year ago, I guess it was, when we started really pushing the social media end of it.
So it's not particularly about advertising. It's more about engaging, getting that interaction.
Absolutely. I mean, obviously you are advertising when you're there, but you rarely find a good Facebook that pushes out advertising on a daily basis. You do get to slip in a little bit here and there, but nothing will turn off a viewer if they come back and they keep getting bombarded with nothing but your advertising, or if their feeds on their home books, because they've liked you, is totally your advertising, you know, they get turned away. So what we do is we bring it with a little bit of comedy and a little bit of video and music and local news and things like that to keep the engagement of not only you with your clients, but your clients in amongst themselves.
Right.
When someone likes your Facebook page, obviously you can go to their page and you can see what their interests are. So I have one client who says, oh, here's a woman who enjoys gardening. He's an insurance agent. Each year, he will send that woman 7 or 8 little packages of seeds at the beginning of spring, and it brings their attention right back to that gentleman and say, "Oh yeah, I got him thinking about him." You know, So there are ways and means that you can look and you can understand your clientele and you can see it right from their interaction on the pages.
And we pick up on these little whispers in the wind. What we do is we go out into the marketplace and we do our own due diligence. So we've spoken to a couple of your customers and they're raving about the service that they've gotten from you. And one particular customer says that whenever he punches in his main competitor's name on YouTube, the entire first page does not have his competitor, but it's all about him. How do you accomplish these metrics?
Well, I'd have to kill you if I told you the secret to that one. No, actually, yes, I know who you're talking about, and that is true. The thing is related to pushing your Google ranking up. And Google rewards authority. So when your Facebook page has got clients that have signed in Saudi Arabia and England and India as liking the page, Google perceives it as an international page. When your YouTube channel, when you punch in a competitor and your page comes up for 2 or 3 pages before your competitor comes up, that authority is again rewarded by Google. And that's what we strive to do, is push that up, because it's good to find you when Google does find you, but what is there?
Right.
And that's what's important too, is to make sure that when the people do find you, that they have the ability to see exactly what you're all about and your best points to put forward. When you can put a video up and it gets over 1,000 views, you know that that's not 1,000 people that just found the video. That's someone that's liked it and said, hey, check this out, hey, check this out. And I'm not talking about over a month. I'm talking about in a couple of hours when a video gets 1,000 views, you know.
And so you provide real-time, valuable metrics that a company can use to measure and track
absolutely.
Your progress.
Yeah, you can tell the age of the person on your Facebook page, the region they're in, the operating system they're using, you know, how much time they spent on your page, you know, it's
and I believe YouTube has a similar metric as well.
Exactly.
So there's a high level of accountability.
Absolutely.
In terms of what you're providing as a service to the customer themselves. So they can always feel as if, you know, they have a way to monitor your...
That's right. Once we've set up a corporate YouTube account, a corporate Facebook account, it's usually turned over to someone in the corporation who will handle it from there on in, and they then have the logins and passwords and so forth to measure their own metrics and take a look at their own analytics.
Not only do you have that competitive edge, not only do you have that work ethic, not only are you productive in a sense that you're producing real results for people, but you have the credibility, you have the experience in the industry, and you definitely have the personality to drive content and get interaction on a web page. Proof is in the pie, they say. Correct?
Well, thank you. Well, that was a nice compliment.
At this point in time, I'd definitely like to extend our extreme gratitude for you actually taking the opportunity to be on this show.
It's a pleasure.
And educate us as well as the audience as to not only what you do, but what they should be doing in terms of their business and getting the results that they're looking for.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it, Juan.
Thank you so much, Marty.
Thank you. Yeah.
So as you can see, Marty knows his stuff and would love to take your call, speaking to you about driving your sales with a strong social media presence. Thanks for watching the BizBioBuz, and be sure to tune in next time.